This is a video response to Moose Dave on his video to answer some questions that you raised about Josh. In order to get an IP address blocked from YouTube, he would have to have a commercial account, and this is why. For several years, most DSL cable internet providers random rotate your IP address. IP addresses are reset. My company that I use at home resets every day. So I have a new IP address that's changed every day. So therefore, YouTube cannot block his IP address, because within, let's say, a week, when he gets his new IP address, when they change it, he'd be right back on there. So that would be useless. Only if you have a commercial account, such as like some TV stations, radio stations that have internet, like they have like iTunes or something like that. Then that's a commercial account. Then the IP address doesn't change, for the simple fact is a lot of people listen to it, and let's say iTunes, they know exactly how to get your upstream. So your IP address then will not change. Only commercial accounts IP addresses doesn't change. I read some that he's got another account that he said that he's canceling his internet provider. Well, okay, he'll be back with some other IP address again, so it just starts all over again. If he did say that, which I believe Sweet Destiny 176, that he wished that death on these people, then that's threatening. Okay, that's illegal, and you can call that detective that's in Maine, in Augusta, and talk to him about it and see what they can do. I talked to him for quite some time on the phone. This Detective Morris, talked to him for quite some time, told him what he was doing and such, and they said they're aware. So maybe they can do something. I know he has been saying, well, he's going to sue people and everything else. Well, just like us, if we press charges against Mr. Harrison, we'd have to go to Augusta, Maine, when the trial comes up, and we'd have to be there, which would be very expensive. The detective's name is Vincent Morris, so if you wanted to call him, I left everyone a deal on the everybody's blog and or everybody's channel, and let everybody know his telephone number, which is posted. There's no sense in then anyone doing what he's doing. Bad-mouthing people. It's just raising Cain, talking. He did a video from his, I guess, little ways down the street, and this young lady was dancing in front of the stage. Yes, she was heavy set, but she was having a wonderful time, and they were bad-mouthing her because she was heavy set, and there's just no call for that. 90% of the people, well, not maybe 90%, maybe 50% of the people are overweight in this country. Some people have thyroid problems. For example, me, I'm a diabetic, so the insulin makes me heavy. And it's not because I eat too much, or because yes, I like food and I like steak, for example, but I am allowed 1 ounce of steak, and that's all I'm allowed. So he does this to people. That's nonsense. He has no sense of compassion. He's darn sure not a Christian. If he was a Christian, he wouldn't use the type of language that he uses. He wouldn't badmouth people, wish people were dead. God, I feel for Sweet Destiny 176. That's just no call for. Saying that her daughter is fat and as big as she is. That's just downright no way. You know, that's abusing. That's child abuse in my book. My heart goes out to her and would help her in any way. Her children are, I've seen videos of her children and they're just as sweet as they can be. They look just like her mom. They take after her, and Sweet Destiny is just great. Moose, you're exactly right. He has violated the laws of YouTube, and he should be canceled. I did email them and talk to my friend there on YouTube, and they're investigating once again. But like again, he just opens up new accounts, new accounts, and new accounts. As soon as you find that he has a new account, then block him. You know, is the only way to do it. Yeah, he probably will do a video on mine. He'll open up another account and do this. Only thing I can say to you, Joshua. Joshua is a Bible name, by the way, and too bad you have that name because you sure don't deserve it. You need to just leave us alone, get off of YouTube, don't come back, don't do any videos. If you want to go to some other place like MySpace and do their video thing, go for it, but don't do children's stuff. Don't get children involved, and stay away from children. If I find out that that you're doing this again and showing your genitals or whatever you did to children, I'm going to come after you and I'm going to sue you. Okay, I'm going to press charges against you, even though I live far away. I've got the money to fly there, so that's not the problem. I don't think you have the money to fly anywhere to if you want to press charges against other people, that's fine. Go for it. You know, you'll have to fly to wherever they're at and be in court, or the charges are dropped. And then we can turn around and countersue you, and then you'll be in jail. You'll definitely be in jail. And maybe the copyright infringements, which is called ASCAP, which I pay royalty fees to ASCAP. I pay quite a bit of money to them because I'm a radio station owner. Okay, I pay a lot of royalty fees, so I know all about ASCAP and about the copyright laws. So don't sit there and tell me about copyright laws, Josh, because I know all about them. I pay a lot of money to ASCAP out of New York for my videos and what have you. So have a good day. Thanks. God bless.